To Friday back. Long about. To move Friday. It's another Friday. The weekend is here. To move weekend me by you. To move another weekend. Kalon ba ko gbàdúrà gbogbo wa o. Kó má fi wá sílẹ̀ o. May Nigeria not happen to you and me o. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí Nigeria ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi àti ẹ o. Àbí kí lẹni mo wí. Ẹjá tún gbọ́ òsínwó ìmáàní yìí. Èní ní on the 6th ọjọ́ kẹfà nínú oṣù kẹwàá 2023 Koikimedia live broadcast. Mo kí gbogbo wa lẹ́ǹkan sí pé a kú weekend yìí. I just have 1 hour because mo jí fẹ́ lọ sùn padà. But I gbọ́dọ̀ má ṣe morning lecture wa quickly. Kó tó di pé máa wọ bẹ́ẹ̀dì lọ sùn. Ká tó tún wá jáde padà later. Pé ní Friday. Èní tí gbogbo ẹ máa ń busy ni. Gbogbo ẹ máa ń busy dom. So ká kọ́ ṣe ní àwílò sharp. Ṣàlàáfíà ní gbogbo wa wà. Báríkà Jímọ̀ fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin Muslim brothers and sisters káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé. Ta ló ń send the request? Àgbéyàn kankan wọlé o. Ní time yẹn láti máa gbéyàn kankan wọlé. Kò sí time yẹn láàárọ̀ yìí. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ kí lẹ́ni mo wí.
Hello, Commodore Adékúnlé Ọbáyẹmí. Ẹ káàsán sá o.
Ṣàlàáfíà ní
mo rí message tẹ́ ṣe sí mi sí. Wípé ó dà ní pé ẹ̀rọ ni pé Kogi ò sí nínú àwọn ètò tá a ṣe. Wẹ́nú mi dùn pé irú yín báyìí jáde láti sọ nǹkan tẹ́ sọ yìí. But the truth of the matter ni mo fẹ́ sọ fún yín yìí o. Ṣẹ́rí Kogi State tó bá di ọ̀la ká ní ọ̀la Tuesday tá bá gba òmìnira as Yoruba nation, Yoruba sovereign state, I tell you in the name of God Almighty, kò ní sí ọmọ Kogi kankan tó máa rúlù ní Kogi State. Àwọn àlejò ló máa rúlù wọn bẹ́ẹ̀. People from other states ló máa rúlù wọn bẹ́ẹ̀. You ask me why? Ìdí ẹ̀ ni wípé ẹni ọwọ́ tí ò bá ṣẹ́gun sí kò yẹ kó jẹ. Ọwọ́ tí ò bá ṣẹ́gun sí kò yẹ kó jẹ. Èèyàn kì í jẹ níbi tí ò bá ti ṣe. Àwọn Kogi State, they are not committed by a dime to the cause of Yoruba land, whether for sovereignty, whether for restructuring, whether for just association, whether for organization, whatever, they are not committed at all. There are just 2 people in the entire Okun land tí mo lè fún ní credit yìí pé ọmọ ọkọ ni wọ́n tí wọ́n dẹ̀ dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ ọkọ Yorùbá ní Kogi. Wọ́n ń pe bàbá kan ní Chief SJO Bọ́dúndé. Ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ wọ́n ní Ìyàrá. Old politician ni Ọlọ́run ti pè wọ́n sọ́dọ̀. Ẹ mọ̀ wọ́n. He was the most committed Yoruba man in Kogi State that I ever met in my life. Way back 1996 ni mo ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ Yorùbá ní Kogi sá. 27 years ago ni mo ti ń ṣe iṣẹ́ Yorùbá ní Kogi. Lẹ́yìn bàbá yẹn kò sí Yorùbá àwọn kan tó dìde o. Another Yorùbá in this current time so serious tọrọ Yorùbá kálára wọn ń pè ní ẹni Mr. Tunde Ibrahim. He's a retired permanent secretary ní Kogi State Ministry. He's another person. Lẹ́yìn àwọn méjì yẹn mi mọ ọmọ Kogi State kankan tọrọ Yorùbá kálára. I know how much I have suffered. Wọ́n ń pè nìkan ní Barrister Fẹ́mi Mókì kan. Ṣé bá mọ̀ wọ́n is the president of Okun Development Association. He came to Ibadan, one of our conferences about 4 years ago. Wọ́n ní àwọn Yorùbá ò káwọn mọ́ra, Yorùbá làwọn wọn ò ṣe gbá wọn ṣàwo. And I called him, I had meetings with him. I even came to attend the meeting of Okun Development Association about 3 years ago. The hall was filled to the brim, and I addressed all of them. Kò sí kankan wọn tó dìde sọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá. Mo tún lọ sí palace, èmi àtàwọn èèyàn mi, a tún lọ sí palace Ọba Àrò. We went to explain to them the necessity for them to rise and join the core Yoruba people in the struggle for liberation. Kò sẹ́ni tó dá wọn. Mo ṣe wàhálà láti 27 years ago. Up to now, nobody is committed in Kogi State. So mo wá pè Barrister Muki kan about 2 weeks ago. Àti Mr. Tunde Ibrahim mo pa méjì. Mo ní mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ fẹjọ́ àwọn èèyàn ìsùn yìí o. Mo ní láti jọ́ tí mo ti ń ṣe wàhálà lórí Kogi. Kò sẹ́ni kankan tó respond o. Kò sẹ́ni tó respond o. Mo ní ṣé ká kúkú delete yín kúrò ní Yorùbá system. Àwọn méjì ní ká delete àwọn. Nǹkan tí ó yẹ pé ká delete àwọn ni pé wọ́n làwọn ti try best sọ pé àwọn tó kò dìde. Barrister Muki kan ní àwọn ti ṣe wọn ò dáhùn. Tunde Ibrahim náà láwọn náà ti ṣe wọn ò dáhùn pé tá bá wọn delete àwọn ká delete àwọn. So now ìgbà táwọn sáré mẹ́tì kò sẹ́ni kankan tí mo lè rẹ́kọ̀n sí tí mo lè rẹ́kọ̀n pẹ̀lú. Mo pe Tunde Ibrahim ṣé kí n fi ṣe chairman Kogi ní system olóhùn ṣe kó wà láwọn tó pọ̀ jù. Fẹ́mi Muki kan náà ní kí n delete àwọn pé àwọn èèyàn àwọn ò serious. So kò ń ṣe error sà. Kì í ṣe error rárá pé bóyá ìkúrò Kogi torí pé kò sẹ́ni kankan tó wà committed níbẹ̀ bó ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn sà. Tó bá yẹ pé yẹn bá mọ̀ pé yẹn wà committed o tẹ́ fẹ́ dìde láti wípé kẹ́ represent wọn bẹ̀ yẹn o at the leadership level you are very much welcome. Please revert to me sir. Thank you.
Ẹ̀bà mi tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn wọ́n parákùnrin náà ní Victor Taiwo mo ti send signal sí lánàá àwọn jágbàjàgbà jágbàjàgbà.
Òṣàdé ọmọ ẹkùn náà dá ọmọ ẹkùn náà rè àgàgà ọmọ tó ti ga ìlàwé bàbá mi lọ. Lẹ́bàá mi rìn ẹ̀ṣà ń gbóhùn rìn Sunday kò ṣá ohun obìnrin. Lẹ́bàá mi rìn ẹ̀ṣà ń gbóhùn rìn ọmọdé ẹmọ tẹ̀rí ẹ ó kọjá kéré ní. Nǹkan kì í ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ràtò ó ṣá ẹ bá ti rí ọ̀rẹ́ àtò ó ṣá ọmọkùn tó fi torítorí ó ṣá ọmọkùn tó fi tìrùtìrù ó ṣá. Nínú àwọn tó ń ṣàdáni Sunday kò ṣá akọni ọmọ ìsàlẹ̀ ìjẹ́jọba ṣẹ́yìn lájà sọ́dá ìkópa jẹ́gun tẹ̀rùn apátápárá òṣà tó para ẹ̀ lájúbà. Ó kọjá ọkùnrin mẹ́ta ìṣẹ̀dá ọkùnrin mẹ́sàn-án Sunday lọkùnrin gàgàrà tó kàn. Ọmọ abẹ́rẹ́ mẹ́ta òkè ayé òrìbẹ̀rẹ̀ bó ṣe ń fi kan gún ọ lójú ó ń fi kan gún ọ lẹ́nu ọ̀kan tó kù ló fi ń gún ọ lọ́nà fún. Oníhùnwẹ́ ọmọ aládìgún oníhùnwẹ́ ọmọ adé ẹ̀mọ́ ẹbẹ́ yìí lọ́mọ orí adé ọmọ kẹláwẹ̀ ọmọ òkúta mẹ́ta ó lè ṣe lójúde ọba kẹ́rí ọ̀pọ̀ kọ́ mi lẹ́sẹ̀ lálọ́ ọ̀pọ̀ sì kọ́ mi lẹ́sẹ̀ lábọ̀ ẹ̀kẹta nígbà tí mi ò mọ̀nà ìmọ̀ wà lálàdé àdékùn mo ní mo mórí adé lọ́mọ lọ́sẹ̀ kí orí adé ọmọ aládé ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rẹ̀ fún. Ẹ̀yin lòrò olúwa fún wọn tó kún bọ̀ wá bò ṣá ọmọládé ládé ládé ọjọ́ tálà fi hò ládé ló àṣẹlẹ̀ gangan ṣe bàdé aládìkún làgbà wọn láàfin tí bàbá dẹ̀ fi ń ṣọ́ba ọmọdé ẹmọ ọmọládé nìgbọ̀n ọmọọba lẹ́bàá mẹ́rin ẹ̀ ṣàǹgbóhùn mẹ́rin. Sunday kò ṣá ohun obìnrin. Lẹ́bàá mi rí ẹ̀ṣà gbóhùn rìn ọmọdé ẹ̀mọ tẹ̀rí ẹ̀ ó kọjá kéré mi. nǹkan kì í ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ràgò òòṣà ẹ bá ti rí ó ẹ̀ ràgò òòṣà ọmọkùn tó fi torí òòṣà ọmọkùn tó fi tìlù òòṣà nínú àwọn tó rí ṣàdá ní Sunday òòṣà akọni ọmọ akọni is a legend of our time ẹni kó lajú àsọnà ó kọ́ àlọ́kàn ojú àdìgbé nígbà tí gbogbo Yorùbá ń sùn lọ lójú àdìgbé ṣẹwádìí pé akọni ni òòṣà ọmọ gidi lídà gidi ni ó yẹ àwọn fojoojúmọ́ bí mo tún kí ẹ délé aláàjì mọ́ ṣe bẹ́yìn lọ́mọ àwọn ọmọ ju ẹ̀dá ta ló fẹ́ wò lójú àgbọ̀nyàn olóko dànù kò lè ṣàgẹ̀mọ́ ṣe bẹ́yìn lọ́mọ yìí gbìngbìn àbọ̀kùn yìí gbìngbìn lájà bàbá mi ló pe bàrà bí ẹni tí ò lálàjá eégún bẹ nílé ọmọdé mọ ògún bẹ lẹ́kàn ọmọ sọ kẹfà tún bẹ lẹ́bàá mẹ́rin ẹ̀ ṣàǹgbóhùn erin tó Sunday òòṣà olú obìnrin lẹ́bàá mẹ́rin ẹ̀ ṣàǹgbóhùn erin ọmọdé ẹmọ tẹ̀rí ẹ̀ ó kọjá kéré mi ṣe nǹkan kì í ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ràgò òòṣà ẹ bá ti rí ó ẹ̀ ràgò òòṣà ọmọkùn tó fi torí òòṣà ọmọkùn tó fi tìlù òòṣà nínú àwọn tó rí ṣàdá ní Sunday òòṣà akọni ọmọ is a legend of our time.
kí gbogbo apẹ́ happy Friday mo fi pẹ́ mo sì fẹ́ lọ sùn padà but ẹ̀yin tèmi ò gbọ́dọ̀ má rí mi láàárọ̀. I was very tired yesterday. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ìyá ẹ̀yin bàbá mi láti bó síbò ló ń post ẹ má pè o àgbà kọ́ ní sí láti bó síbò. Mo kí all Nigerians. There's nothing called Nigeria anyway. We have been telling you that, but you don't want to believe us. Yesterday, mo dúpẹ́ lẹ́yìn tí àjọṣe program alẹ́ àná. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ tí gbọ́ program yẹn mo bẹ̀ yín torí Elédùmarè. Find time kẹ́ lọ wo program àná ẹ̀. I think I should switch things around. Mo fi sáré lọ lórí Twitter. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí Ọláyọmí Kóìkì. Mo máa lo fóònù yìí. Ọ̀rọ̀ tọ́lá bá ní kẹ́ pé ẹ̀ ń pè náà ni. So ẹ ká lọ lórí Twitter náà. I carry everybody along. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí n ṣe ẹ̀yin àgbàlagbà. Mo kí gbogbo ilé nǹkan sí. Mo kí gbogbo wa in the house. Inú bí dáa tí kúkú ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ náà lélẹ̀. Social media. Thank God for the social media. Grandma Awoniyi. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin grandma. Mo kí Mrs. Elizabeth. Thank you so much, ma'am. Good morning to everyone. Ìyàwó mi ó kàn complain lánàá ni ó ní àárọ̀ ó ní mo lọ ra donut wálé tó máa tán lẹ́nìí ẹ̀rí tí mo sáré jẹ méjì kúrò ńbẹ̀ £1 ni mo rà ní Sainsbury's lánàá ó ní báwo mo ṣe máa lọ ra donut ẹ mọ̀ káwọ ọkùnrin àwọn wo date ẹ̀rí mo sáré jẹ méjì ńbẹ̀ so bí a kó tó di ọ̀la ó sì wọ òkè títí dọ̀la èmi ò wo date ó ní ẹ̀kọ́ àfẹ́ ni I bought it for £1. £1 lọ́tà fún mi. God bless our women. Àwọn ló ní ètò. But they refuse to allow the women to run Nigeria. And the few women that run Nigeria like Dizeni, hell. The few women that run Nigeria like, remind me another Nigerian women politician. So corrupt. Saheed Melele, mo kẹ́yìn tajà, mo kẹ́yìn ti, ẹ̀yìn ti Gọ́gàn, Lagos Island, mainland Surulere, Ekiti, Ondo, Tony Ages. Mo kàn wá ṣe fàájì ni o. Àná ẹ rí pé mo parí program I went straight to bed. Good morning to my beautiful wives. Àwọn ọmọ ti lọ sí school as usual. The road is becoming very quiet. By 9 o'clock, I will not be able to see any children hawking on the street. Good morning to my wife. Good morning to my beautiful mom. I saw my mom yesterday. Good morning, Mr. Keshimo. Mr. Tiamio. Good morning, Germany. Map Wasita. Our global map. The only global map. All the diaspora that believe and are still standing firm in this movement, especially those that sponsor in the last 3 years. I understand a lot of us are very, very angry as the way things have been in the direction of the way things are. Enter our Instagram. Let's use this phone so that I can go live with Twitter on this so that we can capture everybody. Good morning to my families on the social media where we discuss self-determination. This platform is only for self-determination. We have no business in trying to repair or fix. Atiku is as a corrupt man as any other individual politician. Whether Atiku is trying to, I was reading Showore, our own Showore. Omoyele Showore. I should bring you on the show, Showore. Show boy. My brother, I gotta reach out to you, you know. I need to bring him on the Star Radio, not on Koikimedia. Or Star Radio, I need to talk to Showore so that he can come on. I was reading at Showore's point of view when it comes to the Tinubu certificate. Atiku is as corrupt. Everybody knows that. Ibori is a corrupt politician. Which politician are corrupt? That's why they cannot allow the 1999 constitution. Mokiyami Moriamo Onifade. Salamu alaikum to all our brothers and sisters. I was somebody said on a comment, Koiki, you are too biased with Daniel Long. I saw Daniel Long's mom pleading. Sure. Even if Daniel Long has committed defamatory, I don't think the process is genuine. Yeah, I'm going to bring Showore in. I'm going to bring him in. I'm going to call him today, like Long. Let me read what African Confidential says on the Twitter. Many Yoruba people are not on Twitter. The Biafras have locked the Twitter space. Good morning to Professor Banji Akitoye. Good morning to Nigerians. Good morning. Go live. So internet on. Oh, because I normally switch off the data, not because of anything, not like Nigeria. It's just because people keep playing me till early in the hours. So sometimes I turn it off. More money. You know, Moki Alaja Bangbala, Mokugwe Nigerian Muslim Association, Omobolaji Moki Moju Osoke Fun. Moki Comrade Plan B, Baoni Badon La Roy. Moki Ntewani, Ondo State, Anambra, Enugu. Shout out to those of you in Scotland, Wales. Shout out to you wherever you are in the global community. Canada, Libya, Sudan, Yemen, Russia. We have a lot of Nigerians there. Pakistan, Iran. I don't think anybody's in Iran, but we don't know. Iraq, Namibia, Angola, Zambia, Botswana. Shout out to all our brothers in Uruguay, Cuba. Shout out to those of you in Brazil. I'm sure many of you know that we are on this platform for one thing only: the dissolution of the union that brought Nigeria together. Alex Mamu, shout out to you, my brother. African Confidential said on Twitter 4 hours ago, you can no longer travel by road in peace in Nigeria. Is that yes or no? Taban, sorry, you about our comments now. Kalima feel energy arawa. I bet feel energy mi láàárọ̀ yìí. Ṣé kí lọ sùn padà? Tábà dé jáde nísìn. I'm sure ẹ kàn máa lọ máa wá either àwọn tó ṣe Yoruba nation. Don't distract you. But like I said yesterday, it was a fantastic presentation. If you have missed it, go back. It's on the Twitter space. 3 hours straight of global path to Yoruba nation, a template that Baba Akintoye released 2 years ago. I've been trying to do justice to it. I decided to knock it off yesterday. It will be on record for the rest of the next century. So you don't have to read it yourself now. Nigeria, just download it and listen to it. It took me 3 hours to sit down to read it out to you. It is now up to you to, don't come and down say, hey, what is the way? Baba Akintoye said it has to be peaceful. It has to be peaceful, but it will be peaceful until we see that maybe, just maybe, but we remain a peaceful movement. Nobody can come out and say, we have sent someone to go and kill anyone in this movement. We are not terrorists. You know, you got to save energy. Abomo, success emerging more. I wonder where Koikimedia 2 different socks. Ele match ele de match ele. Ebe inu le mi mo wa. Mo de wo ele ni ma wo nínú ilé. Ọ̀nà pa wa Muslim I like àwọn ma wo bàtà wọnú ilé. Bàtà tẹ́tí lọ fi kógbẹ̀ káàkiri gbogbo títì. Wa tún ma fi wọ̀nyẹn wọnú ilé. Àwa aláwo a de like àwọn fi bàtà wọnú ilé. Èmi white garment mo like mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta lè mi ṣe 3 in 1. The problem is not about religion. Mo wà lórí Twitter, TikTok, mo ṣe kúrò ní bọ̀bọ́ yẹn. Gbogbo àwọn ẹlẹ́sìn pátá lágbàáyé ló ń kí. Mo tẹ̀ wọ́n àwọn kan tó ń pera wọn ní satanist. You don't have 2 religions in this world, okay? Don't kill yourself because of a religion. Just have a free mind and be open and do your best. Whatever you believe in it, respect it, but respect the views of others. If you think that Muslim they play. Moment like ọ̀rọ̀ Nigerians love too much joke. Just read new video. I'll see if I can play it later. Hello, my certificate, Oga. What did happen to my certificate? No be only me. Our president said his certificate. You know if he sacked me, Oga. Look at where we got to. Let's read what African Confidential says. You can no longer travel by road in peace in Nigeria. Yes or no? It's just yes. You can? No. Can you travel in peace in Nigeria? Yes or no? I was very tired yesterday. Program Nobody. Thank God it's from Mr. Peter. Mr. Clement, I haven't seen it for a while. Oh, hey, Biafra. That our Biafra brother. Every month he sent donation to me. He cares less whether I am a Yoruba man. What he cares is you are saying the truth and we will remain on this platform with you. Even, I don't know, maybe sometimes you understand all the Yoruba I say. Is it Biafra? Is it dollar? Oh, a lori program, I'm a care. Ijaya. Every single one of us. We all love Nigeria. But Nigeria doesn't love us. Our politician doesn't love us. If they love us, we will not have Alison Madueke in London for corruption charges, allegation. Because I got to continue to use that word, is still an allegation because the ethic of the media is not being charged yet. Comment section. But because I am operating from here, and whatever I say, his legal team can come after me. So it is still an allegation until proven, like Ike Ikiremadu. Ike Ikiremadu. 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 How are you in the prison? He has committed a crime. He's serving the sentence. Ike Ikiremadu. Ike Ikiremadu. Ikiremadu. Ike Ikiremadu. Ikiremadu. That is the system. Am I happy that this country has to be dealing with that on our behalf? If Nigeria was working, Ike Ikiremadu we should have sentenced him in Nigeria and used that as a scapegoat for any other person. Ike Ikiremadu. Ike Ikeremadu. And the good thing about Ike Ikeremadu, you know the problem is, anytime they are serving him breakfast in the prison, they will ask him, you want apple? Hey, UK prison is sweet though. They will say, Ike, do you want hot or cold food? He will be having 3 square meal every day. Nobody wants to take away our freedom. But in UK, when you go prison, it's not a good place. But again, if you cannot serve the time, don't commit the crime. Don't commit the crime. If Ike Ikeremadu to buy quality for a fact born in Nigeria, Ganiolo Ede say, travel by Nigeria by road? No, I can only travel with a dream. I don't hate anybody. I don't hate Hausa people. I don't hate Fulani. I just don't want to live in a society where we are being choked. The human right is being abused in Nigeria. It is only you, we. You commit small crime, they will kill you. Pow! How many innocent Nigerians are currently in the prison? Our mother, Moriamo Onifade, said, no, it's very dangerous to travel by road in Nigeria. Ike Ikeremadu is giving option every day. Monday, he will go to the counter with his bowl. I want cookout. The other day, somebody was asking him, Mr. Koiki, which food again they put? I don't understand you. The guy is a soldier. You will expect that the military should be well fed. They know they feed them very well. This is cookout. It's oats. 2 minutes. Sometimes you can cook it on the gas, depending on what you want. So, brother, I want to send a message to me. He works in the Nigerian military. Some of my intelligence. I'm not going to tell you which side in day, which of the state. Every day, DSS, they call me. SSS, they call us. Some of them are not happy with the current situation of Nigeria, but what can they do? We pray for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As I pray for you, I hope you are also preparing your mind for the dissolution of Nigeria. At one point, it must happen. That is the only way we can have peace. We can be neighbors. We can be friends. I can decide to go and marry from the southeast or even the north, and I will respect their Sharia with their woman. I can decide to go and run a business in the middle belt. But presently, would you watching me right now, would you take your business to the north? Would you move your business and go and set it up in the north? Whatever business it is. Be honest with yourself. You love Nigeria, but you cannot go and set up business in the north. Do you know I can leave England and go to where Mayegun is in Scotland and set up a business there? And the law will protect that business. I can go to Wales, where my brother Emola is. I can go and set up a business there. Can you go and set up a business even in the southeast? Nobody now they say they know they let Yoruba people buy land. I don't hear that. Let's be factual. Most of you have told me that, Koiki, the Igbos do not allow us to buy land in the southeast. We can never be one, but we can live as neighbors. There's 27 European countries around and they live side by side. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Don't let all these your politicians fool you. We are Atiku came out yesterday as if it's an Atiku. Ew. Go and ask Obasanjo about Atiku. He will tell you more. I don't have to tell you. Go and ask Baba Yabo who Atiku is while he was the vice president of Nigeria. But people like Dele Momodu will continue to protect him. Because Dele Momodu still wants to be part of the elite. I don't want to be part of the elite to tell you lies. I want to be on the other side and bring your conscious mind that this problem that we are emphasizing every day, it is not going anywhere anytime soon. Should we remain in Nigeria? 3 hours yesterday, non-stop, I was reciting straight from the beginning. It was a 35-page document. You can check it out on my website, www.koikimedia.com. As I recite to the global community in English, not in Yoruba, so that everyone that come across that video will know the reason why we are agitating for Yoruba nation. Hey, we're going to keep Nigeria. What is Nigeria? What is the meaning of Nigeria? I love Nigeria before. You cannot love Nigeria more than me. I was born in the territory called Nigeria, but initially it was known as the territory of Yoruba Kingdom. You think you love Nigeria more than us. You, the way you love Nigeria, you don't even serve Nigeria. You've not even worked within the Nigerian community in your own local government. I lived a little bit of my life in Nigeria before relocating to UK. I was working here with the Nigerian community, back to back, non-paid job. It's called volunteering myself. It's a voluntary work. How many of you are doing the same thing in your local government? Maybe you know just the hustle. You don't care about what is happening in your local government because the local government doesn't care about you. So last night, we started the broadcast at exactly 10. By the time I finished, I couldn't even say any other thing. I just said good night. Go and download it. Am I worried about the way the English was? Just go and download it and sit down, watch it, listen to it, and then ask yourself, do you still want to keep Nigeria? Most of you don't understand the meaning of Nigeria. If you do, you will start thinking otherwise. My utterances might not be the kind of one that you love, but the fact remains that this country can no longer hold together for too long. It might take 30 years to break Nigeria. I don't know. I don't have any vision. But what I know is we will not stop telling you we must break it now. Nigeria has failed every Nigerian, regardless of wherever you are around this global world. The world is beautiful, but Nigeria is not beautiful to us. I understand. We have done politics since 1999. There's nothing wrong in that. Something must be running before something will come in. It was the military era. It was even the regional government before it was hijacked by the military. They took over, destroyed the regional government that we were managing, running on our own pace as Yoruba people, as the Igbo people, as the Hausa people, managing that region until the British were not happy. We decided that we would do election in 1959 that would give us the independence because the regional government was operating before the independence. What happened? They inflated the price or the figures of the census in the northern part of Nigeria, and the British government or the British Empire in 1959 rigged the first ever election in Nigeria. And you are talking about 2023 about Bola Tinubu. Tinubu will be there for the next 4 years. Atiku will just have to cry and cry and cry. Nothing is going to happen. I know that. So all these your ranting, it's only on social media. Nobody can put Tinubu out. He will fight dirty. So if you missed the program last night, Mukiawa Abosede 1940, the headline, you can check it out on my website, www.koikimedia.com. You don't have to read it anymore. I have made it easy for you now. That is the reason why you not employ me now. Me, I don't get a job. You think I have a job? No. I have worked 3 jobs straight in this country. I have done Uber. I have worked as a kitchen porter. I have worked in the hospital. I have worked in the hospitality. I have served food. I have served alcohol. I have served anything. I have been a cleaner. I have cleaned toilet. I have worked in the cinema. Right now, the job is to change your own mind. If you want to get to UK, you go and work, don't be like me. You be like me, you will suffer. This is a country where if you don't have a bus pass, don't plan to enter the bus. It could be a criminal offense. My mom lives there. She collects pension. If you not give me money, I can always go to my mom's house and say, Mommy, your boy need money. Oh. Some of you are doing the same thing in Nigeria now. Nobody your parents, they support you. I'll go there and say, Mom, I need 50 pounds. I don't get 50 pounds, I'll give you 30 pounds. Yeah, send us an account. She has done her own service to this country. She resigned, or even not resigned, she retired at what is called House of Lords in this country. You know that building, that parliament, the one where they take amalgamate Nigeria, that was where my mom worked. She worked in the hospitality as well, in different beautiful brand 5 deluxe hotels. Sometimes they will move them as, you know, as housekeeper to a brand new hotel and say, you need your experience. The Yoruba people are the most intelligent. The Igbos are the most intelligent. The Hausas are the most intelligent. Nigerians are most intelligent, but we cannot live together side by side. You they play? You want us to live together with the hatred among each other? Go on Twitter and see how they are bashing Bola Tinubu, especially the Igbos. They hate him like shit. So why must we live together? I will never go to some countries and live there. I will leave that for my mind. There are some countries in this world till I die. I will make sure that if my aircraft fly past there, I will tell the pilot, I will do and undo, because I don't think we can fly on that side and anything happen and you have to park the plane there. There are some countries I will never visit, even Islamic countries. Never till I die. I'll probably just be watching them from outside like this, because their human rights track record is nothing to write home. But these are places that even the Muslim goes to, Christians are going to. Let us first talk about humanity. Okoya, following your shout out to you. You think we are upset people? Look, Baba, in the bin, I'll still get another 5. We are still not to finish. We are not hungry people. We are saying that the system has failed us. Go and listen to my broadcast yesterday. Download it. You don't have to read it. I have done the presentation in voice. All you just have to do is sit down and listen to it. It's 3 hours. Yoruba nation chooses the noble path to its noble goal. Nigeria will break. It will dissolve. It's just that we don't know the timing. No one can take Tinubu out. If you try to do that, it will pull everything down in one go. I can assure you that. I know. Tinubu is going to fight dirty. The only thing everybody's going to do now is social media, go on Twitter, laba, lobo, baka, baka, baka. At the end of the day, that does not remove the government. What removes the government is we come out on the street and demand a better system where everybody will be asking for their rights, regardless of what your views are, as even if to break Nigeria or not. Hey, Koiki, you can't say you can be telling us that too. No problem. I will be here. Everybody cannot be at home at one point. Some will be at home, some will not be at home. Once again, a very good morning. As we continue to educate you, as we continue to enlighten you, let's speak straight away, because I want to go back to bed. And I still have the window of 1 hour, even if I must just lie down there. And I know me, I can sleep anytime. If I close my eyes, I'm gone. But me, just so I know they sleep, like I tell my wife. This is African Confidential at Bumi_speaks. He said, and I quote, "You can no longer travel by road." Let's start the Twitter space quickly. We carry everybody along, whether you be Hausa. I met some of my Hausa friends. You think I don't have friends? The guys where they were begging me on Sunday. They know me very well. Usman is from Kano. Say, Mr. Koiki, I know you to be Yoruba nation self-determination, but I beg, give us coverage now. Don't be the same thing way with the. I say we're not fighting the same thing, no. Because you're not paying me for this. Yeah, but you know pay us. But come and let me. That's why I did a recording for them. I'm sure they got money for that. You think they'll be free? They are my friends from the Kano. And I know the Northerners, elders, they pay them very well than the Yoruba people. If it was the governor of Seyi Makinde send money here for us to do a job, the money doesn't even get to some of us. How many times Seyi Makinde have come here and we go and do coverage? 50 pounds they cannot even give us. But I know that Usman, they're my friend from North, therefore don't give her money. What are they fighting for? They say they don't want to make the overturn the election of the Kano state. I think, is it NMPP? I don't even ask them. Who won the election? I got to charge this laptop before. I'm not in Nigeria. 1 minute. only Nigeria now not get lights. We get light for London. So he has already told me that I need to quick before the fire. Baka, oh yeah, bang, you know the one way. Up NEPA. I know people like my brother there. They get money. They're not doing. I mean, they have passion for Nigeria in the north. That's their problem. Our own passion is to break Nigeria. You can no longer travel by road in peace in Nigeria. If it is not those bad road causing senseless accident, avoidable death on a daily basis to worry about, it is kidnapping for ransom, a booming industry which oftentimes ends in ultimately death for many. Mr. Ogbenga Olabi came to Nigeria, he was kidnapped. You think I hate Hausa people? I don't hate them. The ones in UK, they know me. We should all be concerned first about the humanity of everyone. How can Nigerians be living in IDP camps inside Nigeria? And go and look at where they are living. You will cry for them. What is more, you don't have access to 24 hours electricity, this light. Though as they say, Zunguru, can you come down? Should start working this month. I hope so. Because we don't borrow money from Chinese Exim Bank. 1.2 billion. The Niger State Zunguru. Ayete Pahri, Mimo, Fumilo, Mabanija, Yantalaji. Mo rowo yin lenu jo meta mo disagree pẹ̀lú yin ẹ̀gbọ́n mi mo ní dárúkọ yin ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ send kokan sa account mi kí ló dé mo need the 1 million naira ti rí half a million ẹ̀yin Atalaji o de send owó sí mi mo tin tax yin ẹ̀yin méjèèjì 50,000 mo ti tax yin tó bá dé pọ̀ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ke send ẹ ma tẹ́ bá ti fún mi ma dárúkọ yin next program mi o ẹ sọ falaji láàrin ẹ̀yin méjèèjì ẹ pín 25 kó wo yẹn wọ account mi ní weekend yìí ìtẹ̀tùrú òfìsìn kankan ní Nàìjíríà ṣe rẹ̀ pé mò ń kọ́lé ni èmi á kọ́lé sí Nàìjíríà ìlú tó tí ní system well I mean ẹ̀yin tẹ́ kọ́ good luck to you lọ kọ́lé sínú igbó ilé tẹ́ nǹkan tẹ́ lè gbé níbẹ̀. Can you go and live in the house? Some of you building house, can you live there? Go and live there. Let Agberu come in the morning, another Agberu get inside and kill you inside. And he thinks in America 999 somebody just broke into my house. Where? Nigerian police. So America pé send owó yẹn ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ẹ̀yin mo bá wí o ní Paris ẹ ti mo enu ẹ fi mọ̀ pé bá ti dárúkọ Alhaji ẹ̀yin ni mo bá wí 50,000 mo ti tax yín. Continue to support the platform and we appreciate everyone that is donating. It's voluntary and it's not for Yoruba Nation, it's for Koikimedia. I can do anything with it. I can YouTube. Now you know I had the when you give me money I buy donuts. I need a lot of energy. Let's be serious again. What is more, you don't have access to 24 hours electricity even after 63 years as supposed independent nation. When some of your younger and less wealthy neighbors already do, many of you even struggle to eat twice a day. Very painful. I told you if I deliver this my kitchen to any 6 family, husband, wife, 4 children, in 1 year, they not burn them out. They not go buy anything. In 1 year, I'm not saying 6 months, 1 year, this kitchen, I can deliver it. You don't have to buy anything. All you need to do is just make sure you have electricity to do the cooking, because I cannot provide that for you. But in terms of pepper, yam, look, iboku inside there, iboku inside there, iboku inside there. And sometimes, because we live, people like us, we do what we call, I don't know, I'm sure those in America or those in Canada do that as well. But if you're not doing it, if you're outside Nigeria, you must prepare an emergency kit in your house that will have torchlight, candle, everything that can sustain you for 3 months in case there's a breakdown around outside, so that you can continue to be chopping until you say everything don't come, you never come. Oh yeah, we still the chop. You must prepare that emergency kit in your house, blanket, everything, because if the light goes, you start feeling cold. You could die, yo. And if this is something that is happening anywhere, They will be taking care of emergency before they come to you. You must prepare the emergency kit in your house and store it somewhere. It could be a box, seal it, and every 3 months, review it again. Remove the one that needs to be removed, update it. With everything you can think of, paracetamol, everything. The world is about survival to the fittest. That is just an advice for those of you, because those in Nigeria, I'm not too sure. Maybe some, not everybody. Have an emergency kit and store it under your cupboard and review it every 3 months. Corn beef, baked beans, water, put everything there. Seal them, not to be used. Emergency kit. Because you never know when you're going to need it. Don't play ignorant and think that because we are outside, anything can happen anytime, any day. There was a fire in Oxford last week. I'm sure some of you saw it. Boom! It was a waste recycling plant that exploded due to lightning. The whole area was shut down, no electricity. What do you think is going to happen if they cannot bring it up and running in the next 24 hours, in the next 2 days, in the next 3 days? You must have something to keep you alive. That is why we are saying that to be alive means that we must bring down Nigeria peacefully. For us to remain existent, we must do whatever it takes to tell our representatives that yes, you are working presently, it is your job. That is why you were there. But for us to survive the next 60 years or more, we must come out of Nigeria. If not, we will see one chance, push somebody out of vehicle in Abuja. Hey, how did we get to where Abuja is no longer safe? Some of you think that we are joking with some of these things. It is happening on a daily. Nigeria news is underreported. Abuja. Oh, you think the only news you are seeing in Linda Ikeji is the only news happening in Nigeria? They play. Go to your village. Call your village and tell them, Mama, kilo tension labule. You go here when some of you are hustling, you are busy. I understand. You want to survive. But you have forgotten that there are some people behind that we must carry along, even if they are not from our own end. Are you not concerned about people in Kaduna? Oh, you are not concerned about people in Middle Belt, in Jos, in some areas that they don't finish them. Soldiers don't run away. I understand. A lot of us do not want us to break. You want us to live side by side. Are you sure that we can live side by side? I thought the same thing like that until we started learning more about this country. I mean, how many of you were told that Mungo Park founded River Niger and we believed it? Just say yes. How many of you believe that what we were told about Mungo Park then was that he founded River Niger in those books that we were reading? They don't comment again. Oh my God. How many of you? You are all listening now. Look at all the platform. Nobody. If you are listening on the Twitter space, just put love. How many of us believe that nonsense? That Mungo Park came from another country, came to our own territory, and then he was the one that founded River Niger, where our forefathers were fishing, doing a lot of things from the spiritual side, for making us to survive, using that water to wash plates, using it to wash bath, even using it for spiritual cleanliness. They say Mungo Park founder, and we all believe. That's the reason why we are telling you that stop believing what you have been told about Nigeria right now. Yes, you don't want it to break, but you must start thinking and having a different mindset about this contraction called Nigeria. It's not about leadership. It's gone past leadership. If it's leadership, we have all. Are you not a leader? You. I am a leader. I am a leader. Ike keremadu. Ike keremadu. Hey, the Zini. We go meet again on the 30th of this month. They are not the only one. Ibori is the only person in this country, in the history of this country, not as an organization, that they want to confiscate 100 million pounds. You with the player, with they fight each other. How did Ibori come across that money? 100 million pounds? Do you know what that is? Do you know what that would have done, even in Delta State, if they have pumped that money back? Baka, me, I go to work for Delta State, where Ibori stole the money from. The money is here right now. And like I say in Yoruba, Olegbe, Olefegba. Ben Mosofuni, 100 million. If I lie, go and check it on Google. The case is still in this London. Ibori still say he must take that money back. So, Olegbe, Olefegba in Yoruba. If you don't understand that one, I don't feel translate that. And me and you, we are fighting with our 10 kobo. Me, I get router, I abuse you. You get MTN, you get abuse me. Oh, no, Shiweri. Look at that, you don't get job. Your wife don't run you away. And Ibori took 100 million pounds out of Nigeria. One person. This has been the only case in this country that they say, in the history of this country. That's why I say, me, I don't go read that one. Mr. Adebola, you know, say, now you came here a day. And sometimes I got to be very careful. But Tibatini, Olegbe, Olegba, Otiya onyo, Olegbe, Olegba, Kontigbewa, Ole Kontigba. Do you know what that would have done? Even if Delta State used that money, every one of us will leave Lagos because the pressure in Lagos, we don't have what it takes to fix Nigeria. So if Ibori has invested that money back in Delta State, maybe me and you will going to go work for Delta instead of everybody coming to Lagos and make Lagos a very smelly place. This program ends at 9:30. I still need to go back to bed, even if it's just for 1 hour. And we are still doing very well. And we have a lot to discuss anyway, as usual, you know that. So let's go back to my brother, African Confidential, still speaking. He posted this at 3:27 a.m. their own time in America, where he is. What is more, you don't have access to 24 hours electricity, even after 63 years as supposed independent nation, when some of your younger and less wealthy neighbors already do. Many of you even struggle to eat twice a day. And none of this is caused by IPOB or ESN. Is it ESN that does not make you to eat 3 times a day? Is it ESN? I mean, IPOB. Are they the one making you not to eat? Okay, agree. They are terrorists, as the government say. They are fighting. They are killing everybody. They are destroying. But are they the one making you not to eat in the Yoruba land? We don't like Igbos. Okay, we agree. We hate them. They be wahala. Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa, your wahala too much. Stop disturbing us. Is this Simon Ekpa in charge of the Nigerian economy? Daddy P, good morning, sir. Now, no give me money. Eba if you can't it sit out. Thank you so much. I'll call you and say, it's only Almighty Ledumare that will help us from the Western country. When you hear, you see this country, every time you hear siren, you feel like, wow, they are going. I mean, they are working in some state. Don't get me wrong. Lagos State is trying, but Lagos needs a lot of money. Lagos State needs a lot of money to be able to sustain 20 million of you. Lagos is a country of its own. 20 million? God damn it. And I just choke like that. Like sardine. The services is not there. We are excited with the blue rail. We hope the red line will come up as well quickly. We need more infrastructure. Para. But when Lagos makes money, they send it to the center. And the center say, Lagos, oh yeah, take small. The same thing with the River State. River State has a lot of money because it's got a lot of crude oil. Wiki don't chop money, pam. Yet, you allow these corrupt security agencies, media, politicians, and their willing tools who parade themselves online as nationalists to convince you that IPOB and ESN is your problem in Nigeria. I'm asking again, is IPOB our problem? Somebody say Yoruba don't even have the military training base. Well, maybe Bola Tinubu, by God's grace, will remove those military bases in the north and bring it back to Ibadan. I am not happy to make sure that I am not happy for us to have all the military infrastructure system. Bola Tinubu, you have a lot of work to do. Move them back. Distribute it across all the states, even if you're not bringing everything, so that they don't say you are being marginalizing others. Split some to the southeast, so that if Kasala burst, people go no say, it did there. You know, understand what they talk? My worry people now they here. Bola Tinubu must now start thinking about moving all the military infrastructure across every state or across every region. It cannot be only in the north. Because if Nigeria goes into any civil war today and the Yorubas are no longer there, they will destroy you with a fighter jet. They will destroy you with helicopter. And we must now start having helicopter attached base. Helicopter, you don't understand now. English no be our language. We must start having these removed and bring them to have fighter jets, stay in the southeast region. Have one. If not 3 we get, split it to 3. Why must it be alone in the north? It is all the game plan. So that is why some people are saying, Koiki, make una slow down for Tinubu. Jagaban. Make it first restructure everything. Even if we not restructure, move the military architect, move them from different places. Why is it only in the north that they have the military base? Oh, you've never thought about that? They will destroy you with the air power. They are dealing with the Biafrans. If the Biafran has the same fighter jet, you're going to say upstairs, it go the hot. But who is going to sell them a fighter jet? Yemi Fato K, da. People within Nigeria, they give us money. I don't understand. Not that everybody is corrupt in Nigeria. Not that people don't have money, but your safety is our concern. The military must now, from the military, the navy, we must split it to 3. Don't leave everything in the north. All the firepower, all our ammunition, all the catcher ammunition, and I believe that Bola Tinubu don't put a Yoruba man there. And I know they should start working. Split it. Give some to the north, give some to the Yoruba people, put some in the Igbo side. So that if Kasala burst, everybody knows the thing we did their end. If we get 50 military vehicle, split it to 3 or even 4. Put one in the middle belt, one in the southeast, one in the southwest, and north, we give them 1. No, we don't want to hear northwest, northeast. No, this is one north. Criminals by the Europeans that did that. Which truck they go? Oh, the truck with the clean road. You remember I did a video of one. That one is cleaning the road. They wash them. We will see the use brush. Paka, paka, paka. Split it, Bola Tinubu. Atiku just a joke. He knows that this is the end of Atiku. He's going nowhere. Not that we endorse Bola Tinubu. I will never endorse him. Atiku is going nowhere. But if Bola Tinubu finished and nothing changed, Yoruba people go and prepare for war. That's what I will say. Because the North will move back the same thing that I'm talking about. They will make sure that they use it to suppress every single one of us. That is why the military are always like, you know, you see a military. If I see a military man now, hello, how are you? Are you back on? Because you can ask them question. Are you back on tour? Oh, I was in Afghanistan. Because sometimes you meet them at Sainsbury's and they put on their, and sometimes if they pay, you know, military, they get discount. Military, they get discount in this country. Sometimes they're not putting on their uniform, but you can still know that this is a military guy. And you can go close and say, hello, officer. Military? And he says, yes. And then you start talking. And he will start telling you the tour. I said, where are you from? From Nigeria. Oh, I think my friend, you know, and he go to tell you the story in Baba don't do. Some of them are loyal. We can't blame the military because they are working on behalf. When you have a British passport, you have signed an allegiance to this country. I don't know about America. The moment you apply for a British passport and you nationalize yourself, you have signed allegiance to this country that you will not. My wife don't bring paper to this paper. I love my wife so much. Akpaka, 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 akpaka. madu. Ikere madu. Ikere madu. But you know what? Ikekere madu is enjoying than you. That's what I don't understand. Ikekere madu can eat 3 square meal. They will even be asking him coffee or tea. Ikekere madu. They will give him winter clothes now because it's coming to winter. You, where you in Nigeria, you dey buy okrika. How can you be in Nigeria, they buy okrika pants? Hey, my sister, fine girl, how much did that bra? Now okrika. A country that has vast amount of land can have cotton, and the cotton will transfer them to, look, there's a place where me they buy something. No, tell me, no. You know what? Primark, it's cheap. Something for my wife from Primark, I go give up. I don't get some bags from Selfridges. So when I go out, I buy Primark. I can't remove I said, I don't want bag, don't give me back. So I go to Selfridges, I will buy small stuff. I will collect 3 bags. I will come put the, if my wife say, receipt, why are you asking for receipt? Woman, what you want to take it back? No, I want you to wear that bra. I want to see you in it so that another woman will tell me, say, Koiki, I won't marry you. I say, no, I don't want. I don't get my wife here. Because Oracle don't tell me, say, run away from women, no? Especially on this job. They go destroy you as quickly as possible. You, they buy okrika pants. Ew, okrika bra. The bra where they don't wear for London. Coastal. Talo te koni, you know? No be obesere. Omale obesere. Coastal diri abi coastal nage. A country where we have people that can manufacture bra and design it in a way that you'll be looking at it like that. No go for beach for Ilorin and go wear bra and pants. Hey, abroad is sweet, but no touch them. Let's come back to reality. It is grammar comfort. If I don't put all this adjuster, you must put bra and pants. And voice my way, they say, I watched one TikTok this morning. Ọ̀rọ̀ O àti K ló ń sọ níbẹ̀. Nigerians, I love you now. Tẹ́ bá rí bèbí yẹn bó ṣe jókòó. Ó dẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ O àti K, ó ṣáà ti yé yín, èmi ò lè fi gbogbo ẹnu pè. This TikTok, it go down konle. I know it's taking out pressure out of you guys. Mr. Theophilus, good morning. Let's come back to the reality. I'm asking the question again. Is it IPOB and ESN? Èmi ò lè pè délẹ̀ o. Ìtẹ̀ wà ní comment section ní wàhálà nìyẹn o. Ẹ fẹ́ kí n pè lẹ́ ṣe kọ́ yẹn mú. Ẹ má bà mí jẹ́ ọmọ kékeré ni mí. The baby sit down like that, they talk about O and K. I say, But the good thing is he put 18 plus on the page there. So if you go there, you must respect that page. I know say that the P, they go there. That the P. Are you P daddy? Hey, you don't see boys, don't they laugh? When they hear that thing where you know they do. When you go hospital, they go tell your wife, say, make you bring 10,000, you go run away from house. Hey, darling, I don't call you at the hospital now. You say you go send the money. Not network. I love Nigeria. It is the only country you call somebody say, now network, I cannot hear you. When you won't collect money from your husband, after you don't do kiboroki. But in this country, God bless United Kingdom. The moment your wife say you don't enter, papa, you don't enter, you know say your life don't better. Your responsibility don't reduce. I know, Joe, because the moment when your wife say you don't enter, maybe you don't look for paper for this country. You know say that Pekin has changed your circumstances. Ìyá mi Grace Senior, JP, gbogbo ayé, àwọn tájọ́ ń ṣe àwọn ìyá dáadáa nìyẹn, kò ní bàjẹ́ fún yín. Mickey Babs, thank you so much. Ṣé Mickey Babs náà kì í má lọ ṣe Mickey o, kò Mickey kan wà pẹ̀lú àwọn the other side yẹn. Ó dà pé Mickey lásán lè léyìí o. When your wife get belle for this country, you go dey happy. Some joy go dey enter your stomach because you know say some benefit go dey come. Not be for you, for the children. You go to happy. So when your wife goes to the hospital for the first time, the GP, I say, I can't find my period. Doctor say, you don't enter. Okay. Stop working hard. They start giving you nutrients. And you know what they do? they give them what they call a red book in this country. No children where they're born, whether you get paper, you don't get paper, they go give you red book. That red book becomes part of the children for a very long time. If the child from birth had a very difficult problems, UK, God bless this country. There be one hospital where they outside London, very close to the court in Melbourne, they call her Great Ormond Hospital. There are some cases there that they've dealt with. If to say in Nigeria, the person for don't die. We are telling you that for us to move forward, to survive, look, first and foremost, nobody wants bloodshed. Nobody wants anybody to die. But let's start telling our representative that this union is onniwalara. It is becoming inconvenient for us. It is becoming a stigma for us. I have just less than 20 minutes. I need to go back and relax. Well, God bless Nigeria as long as it's okay for you. You have the right. That is why we are not here to condemn Nigeria for you. If Nigeria is working for you, fine. But the question you should ask yourself is Nigeria working for every ethnic people inside, the indigenous people? The answer is no. If Nigeria is working for me as a person, is it working for all the indigenous people? Are you going to allow the Igbo to be the next president of Nigeria after 8 years of Bola Tinubu or 4 years? I don't think so. Because power is going back to the north. That is the agreement. Wike will not be the president now. He might think about it after the north. That means we are marginalizing each other. Sonke, good morning. Kunle Bakers, good morning. It's been a while, I've seen you. So the question is, don't allow the media in Nigeria to distort our brain. So that is from our brother there, Africa Confidential. This insanity is why I have zero sympathy for many of you Nigerians. Whenever Nigeria finally happens to you, you deserve it for being painfully idiotic. That is what my brother said. Now, let's go and read what Showore said, and then we're going to talk about this paper just briefly. This program must end at 9:30. I still want to go back and relax for at least another. So, Showboy, let's look at Showore. I saw something from Showore. Showore, I wanna Showore. I have this, my brother from Caribbean. I call him I wanna Percy. He was my mechanic. But he likes money. No saying, let me tell you now. Anytime you see me say anything for me, yummy. Walata mokie olori ebi gbogbo Yoruba. You know, oh, this is the same as Mickey on TikTok. Oh, okay. All right. Now, let's look at what Showore said. Showore said, when late Chief Gani Fawemi exposed Bola Tinubu as a fraud, a certificate forger in 1999, he was humiliated. Somebody they give me this rose. Hey, this rose plenty, 93, 94. Thank you so much. Ticlocious. Oh my God. Thank you so much. We are very grateful. Thank you so much. May God bless you. May Almighty God, whatever one you serve, be with you. Even if you don't serve anyone, may humanity continue to protect you. Thank you so much. I so much appreciate. Somebody said the top I'm off as well on the top. And we are thank you so much. Because of the time, let me just continue. I know it is still going. Tictious has refused to stop. Thank you so much, and we're very grateful. So Showore said that when the late Chief Gani Fawemi, may so rest in peace, exposed Bola Tinubu as a fraud, a certificate forger, in 1999, he was humiliated. Even his car was smashed. An article, ignore him, he died a broken man. I do not want any Nigerians to die as a broken person. Currently, Nigeria is still operating. Thank you so much, Tictious. We appreciate it and we're grateful. But we want you to ask your representative why certain things are not working until we find a lasting solution to the problem of Nigeria. Whether it will dissolve, they want to restructure it for those that want it. But every one of us must start asking questions. That is the reason why we have the alternative media. Thank you so much, Tictious. That was a very long one. I am so grateful. I understand. Sometimes my utterances might be like, I'm waiting wrong with this guy. Yeah, because you did London. I understand. We are both feeling each other pain. Me, I dey feel una pain. You too, they feel my pain, but they say, what's wrong with this boy? But the question in reality is, can you walk to the hospital with your pregnant wife and you'll be taken care of without having money? Not that this one as well is the tax. The tax which some of us, they pay. That's why they're using it to run the hospital. Black Beauty, thank you so much as well. We are very grateful. And shout out to every one of us. Omo Yoruba TV, a very good morning. We are almost there. We just have 15 more minutes. Atiku then went ahead to form alliances with Bola Tinubu because it suited him and his ilk politically. When in 2008, Sahara Reporter got hold of his drug forfeiture case filed in Chicago, the platform was ridiculed and we were threatening. It is the case for those fighting relentlessly and selflessly for the betterment of our society, which I am still one. I understand Rome was not built in one day, but Nigeria can never be built. The foundation is faulty. Biggie Banji 007. Rome was not built in one day. I understand that. But the foundation of Nigeria has been faulty. It was a mistake, the amalgamation. And I've already helped every single one of you, Mr. BG Banji on 007 on TikTok. Go back. I don't know. How do we find the video that I do on TikTok? The live feed. I can't know how to find it. I have to check it out. If not, go on my YouTube. I did a 3-hour presentation on what you're talking about. There is nothing called Nigeria. So it's not about Rome was not built in one day. You can never build Nigeria. It's a Titanic that has sunk. So trying to use the narrative that Rome was not built in one day, it was the British Empire that decided to keep every single people that doesn't even understand their language. They don't have the same culture. So it's not about Rome was not built in a day. Nigeria foundation is faulty. You must accept that. And if you don't want to accept that, that means you don't want to have an open mind. And I cannot help you to that. You cannot love Nigeria more than me. I was born in that same country before I left in 98. I have supported, I have done everything humanly possible as a Nigerian. I have sent the little money I have in this country in the last 25 years. So using the word that Nigeria, Rome was not built in one day is a wrong narrative. But I understand that is the perspective of where you are looking at it from. It doesn't matter whether you love Tinubu, you love Atiku, you love Peter Obi. The foundation of Nigeria from 1914 is a fraud. I have helped you all. Last night, I was so tired, but I make sure I read 1 to 35 page of the Yoruba chooses the noble path. It gives every details of what you are talking about, that Rome was not built in one day. I beg you, please, Mr. Biggie Banji, you don't have to accept it right now, but the truth can be bitter, like a bitter leaf. I was one member of a Nigerian community in this country. I still work with them. I mean, from far away. I don't participate in anything Nigerian community anymore. But those that we are Nigerians that are still living here, oh yes, I love them, I respect them. I saw Hausa people. What has that got to do with me? On Sunday, you will be asking, what has self-determination got to do with people we can't protect? We are still the same community. They are Hausa. There was a Yoruba there. Even one of my sisters was there. They still believe that the democratic system in Nigeria can be changed. They wanted me to just give them a small coverage from what we were doing. I would have said no. That means that I am very biased. That is what they want. But again, what I want is different from what they want. The man was calling me continuously, Uthman. You know, I don't know whether he's on today. He normally joins me through Instagram. So this issue about some of you thinking that, oh, maybe we have this hatred for Nigeria. You know Nigeria past me as those that have worked with the community in the UK. I know every single PDP team in this country. APC, they are so divided in this country. They have like 4 fractions. They are the same thing like Nigeria, fighting every day. God bless the soul of Otumba Dapo Williams. So, because of the time, let's go back to Showore quickly. So, Sahara Reporter was ridiculed in 2008 after they got hold of the drug forfeiture case filed in Chicago. The platform was ridiculed and were even threatening. It is the case for those fighting relentlessly and selflessly for the betterment of our society, either as advocates in the temple of justice, journalists, citizens, throwing themselves on the front lines to bring a sane society. How can you say you have a sane society when you speak against any politician? They will go after. I mean, they have the right to call you to question in the court, but it has to be done properly, not with intimidation. Where is Daddy Yati today? 4 years down the line, nobody knows where Daddy Yati is, dead or alive. Is that a sane society? Oh, Rome was not built in one day, so we must remain in that Rome until we build it. Oh, some of you need to start. I just read article press statement today praising Chief Gani Fayewemi to high heaven for starting this journey of discovery. Let it be known that what has kept this country called Nigeria down is the size of its evil and selfish opportunists like Alice Madueke that have now been charged for so much money in UK by the National Crime Agency, who celebrate the crooks and vilify the just among its citizens. This is why our position remains a revolutionary change of political order. You cannot change it through the ballot box. It does not matter how many times you try to change it with the ballot box. It cannot be done because this country rigged the first election in 1959 to favor the North. Everything is in details from what I read yesterday. It was a 3-hour program. I have time to download it, those of you in Nigeria, so that it doesn't burn your data. Download it and read it. We don't hate each other, but the truth must be said. My mom was traveling out of Nigeria to more than 23 countries around the world. She was doing a U-turn to New York in the 80s. I knew about Hong Kong as far back as in the 80s in primary school, where my mom was traveling to buy a wristwatch and sell it to those in Jankara. So it's not about what you're thinking. We're talking about the future of the Yorubas, the indigenous people, the future of the Hausa that have now been overruled or overrun rather by the Fulanese. Do you know that majority of your governors in the north are Fulanese? Ganduje was one of them. I might not know the rest, but I know that many of them are not Hausas. They will do the same thing with Yorubas and the rest. It might take some time. It might take 100 years, 200 years. Should we not stop it now? It might take a while before everything collapses. It can be done. Every details of how Nigeria can be peacefully dissolved is in that article I read. Not article, but what Baba Akintoye released as part of the Yoruba nation chooses the noble path to his noble goal. A manual. Everything you buy must have a manual. I'm looking for the box here, but you know, these are women. There is something here. This fryer. This fryer must have a manual. There's nothing you buy. Me, I like to do presentation with evidence. This was bought new. Even if I buy it in second hand, I can go on Google and look for the manual. What is the manual of Nigeria? Where is the manual of Nigeria? Where did Nigeria started from? If we don't know where we are going, you know, good where we go back to where we come from. Why must we remain in the same thing when we can change it? And I'm not advertising for this company because they are not paying me for that. But if I open it up now, if my wife has not removed the manual, there should be a manual script to tell us how to operate it. And I'm sure women, they've already removed it because I trust my wife. I'm sure it will be somewhere here, if I'm right. Or somewhere she don't hide them. You know, women, eh? And if I ask her now, she says, no, disturb me. You know, I'm preparing for work. You are doing your work, I have to go to work. So I don't know where the manual is. So what we are saying, as we close this broadcast, I understand. Thank you, Mr. Razak Ibrahim. Rome was not built in one day. We expect Nigeria to work anyway before it breaks. And that is why we don't want to destroy anything, so that when we break, we have all those things. Yes, Mr. Taiwo Larewaju, we should be asking El Rufai, the shotman devil, where is Daddy Yati? Rebecca, her views was different. I'm sure some of you saw that the person where even put the matches say, Nami Bona. I don't think I want to live in that kind of barbarism country. Because my wife might want to put on a beautiful, sexy bra and pants that I bought her, and we want to go straight into a riverine area in Ilorin and sit there, and then we're enjoying, and then some Islamic fundamentalists that have a different identity. I don't think I want to live in that society. Mokiyawa Eunice Ladipo. As I leave you again, it is just a lecture. You can take the one you like and remove the one you don't want. You can add to it, but the truth is, this country will stop functioning at some point. That is what we are doing. Ekaroma. Once again, it has nothing to do with Christian. It has nothing to do with Islam. It has nothing to do with your tradition. It has something to do with our identity. If you don't bring your identity out now, you will have problem as Nigerians, even if you refuse to go out of Nigeria. Not every one of you will have opportunity to leave Nigeria. But the question to be told, the unity of Nigeria is negotiable. And we will negotiate it peacefully. It might take a bit of time. Nigeria will fall. DG75, thank you so much. Bimileke, thank you so much. To my beautiful mom, to my family around the world, Mr. Bashir on the Twitter space, All Hey Biafra, Adamola Milekon, Emmanuel, we love the Biafra. This month they are having their self-determination referendum. And I picked up 3 things from what I read yesterday, which is very, very thank you so much for all these. Okay, Daddy P, I am in Britain. Okay, you are in Britain. Okay. Ochuku, I love your Simon Ekpa status face. I understand. Let us not allow the hatred among us. Things have gone bad in the past. There's no way we can deny that between the Yorubas and the Igbos. We will only be deceiving ourselves if we don't say so. But presently, for peace to reign, accept referendum and let us decide who wants to stay and who doesn't want to stay. But the question is, option 3 and 4 was asked towards the end of that presentation. I have just 3 minutes. And this program at exactly 9:30, I'll switch everything on. So I'm going to go quickly towards the end of that presentation I did last night. It was 3 hours. By the time I completed it myself, I don't even fit talk. I just say good night and I switch it off. Please go and watch it, download it. I have helped you. You don't have to read it. I have read everything out. So towards the end of that presentation, this was the option given. If the Yoruba have to go, whether our governors will accept these options or not, is a different thing. I want to read that quickly. Oh my God. Oh yeah, I'm going to now. Allow us to have what we called a referendum in the state. Okay. Option 3, one of our organization, Egbe Omodudua, has proposed that we should ask our Southwest governor in Yoruba land to step forth and organize our referendum. Many of our other organizations have expressed support for this, confident that we mount pressure sensibly and powerful enough, we can get our government to agree to do what we are asking them to do for us. That's number 3. Option 4, many of our organizations believe rather that it is more fruitful to pin our hope on the United Nations organization. In recent years, the United Nations organization has stepped in some places to organize referendums that led to the immediate creation of a new countries of larger countries. For instance, I've told you about East Timor. East Timor got their independence in 2002, May 20th. They fought for 30 years, but today they can travel to UK without a visa for 180 days. Also, South Sudan had the same thing of what they call referendum. That is what Simon Ekpa, they are planning to put through in Finland. Put a referendum through and it will be a test case. The same thing the Khalistan were trying to do in Canada. Nigeria will break at some point. Thank you so much, and have a very, very good afternoon. Good morning. Join me at 11 o'clock for the Star Radio UK. My name is Olami Koiki. This is Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. And bye for now.